Squaring out to circle. Logically understanding your circumference. Action, square my moon. Learning from my moves. My routine pattern, what I do. And I know this might seem strange, but it works for me now. I just make my own water and my own water, my own water. All of that is what helps you. It's sacred. Sagrado. Twelfth house birth Pisces. So if Saturn is in Pisces, that's building boundaries, structures, and limitations. Saturn and how you get from point A to point B. Saturn, right? And Pisces, which is dreams, imaginations, being adaptable, water, just like dreamy, like you just in la la land. So when those two things come together, it's like I see it as them supporting each other. So I feel like imaginations can support your Saturn boundaries, restrictions, and limits and stuff like that, because when I'm at work, I'm thinking about my dreams and imaginations to help me be able to get through the day. But I'm working the job so that I can buy things that support my dreams and imaginations, whether it's like an iPad, whether it's art supplies, whether it's, music equipment, computer, and things of that nature, right? And the thing is, like, what you have, when it comes to Saturn and Pisces, what you have going on, it doesn't mean it's going to make sense to somebody else, but you've figured out ways for it to be able to work for you in the best way possible. And you're like the conductor, the director, the artist, the star of the show, you've created this type of whole la la land world, but it also still has the balance when it comes to Saturn, because you're still grounded in earthly type things. And like when I'm at work, sometimes like, you get into these feelings where you're just like, fuck this job, you don't want to be here, but I'll tap back in and just be like, what am I willing to do for my dreams and imaginations? Like, am I willing to wake up early and make sure I get here on time? Am I willing to, just learn to balance and not be like, because it can be easy for me to quit jobs. It can be easy for me to say, fuck this, like, and move on, and I guess separating so much from that so that I can do more accumulation when it comes to my routine and pattern, so that I always have this routine and pattern going on when it comes to my creative attributes, so that money is always flowing in for me to be able to get more art supplies and be able to get more canvases and be able to get more things that will make that more flexible and easy for me to be able to go into. So it's like they're supporting and they're helping each other. So the obstacles and challenges and things that you go throughout work is not that bad in a sense, because you have already mentally, stretched and exercised, and make sure that you're rejuvenated mentally, where it's like it doesn't matter what challenges, obstacles, attitudes, anything, because you have your own track meet goal and hurdles that you jumping over, and you giving yourself accomplishment and recognition, and you don't need the validation, you know, of the claps from the audience or getting a ribbon or getting a trophy or anything like that, you know, because whatever's inside of you is what you see outside from, like, externally, you know. So if you make sure everything is good going on inside of you, you won't have as many dealings with people who might have woke up on the wrong side of the bed, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what this video is about, when it comes to Saturn and Pisces, routines and patterns, dreams, imaginations, and building boundaries, restrictions and limits, and things of that nature.